let me introduce you to the enclitic particle pala. Kumusta po kayo? Welcome back. We are continuing our lesson on the Tagalog enclitic particles, which we have started several videos ago. Enclitic particles are monosyllabic and duosyllabic words that convey different nuances and meanings. They are hard to translate directly to English, and we can only approximate their meanings. They are highly dependent on context, and they add flavor and texture to a phrase or sentence. If you have missed some of the videos in this series, you may check out the videos in the playlist labeled Tagalog enclitic particles to get you up to speed. In this video, I will introduce you to the enclitic particle pala, which can mean I didn't realize, I just recently learned, I just recently discovered, I didn't expect, apparently, after all, again, it turns out, and I remembered. The first thing you need to remember about this particle is how to pronounce it correctly. It is pala, with a slight end in the last syllable, but not a sudden glottal stop. Pala. It should not be confused with the word pala, shovel. So, it is pala, 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 pala. Got it? The enclitic particle pala is used to express a sudden or recent realization of something. Situations when it is used include the following: when realizing an action made by someone, when realizing ownership of something, when realizing someone is in possession of something, when realizing the time an action takes place, when clarifying an answer to a question, when realizing the presence of something, and when realizing the characteristics of someone compared to someone else. Let's tackle these situations one by one. But before we do that, please be sure that you are subscribed by clicking on the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you'd be updated of new videos. Alright? Now, let's tackle the first use of the enclitic particle pala, when realizing an action made by someone. Here goes. Ako pala. It's me apparently. Ikaw pala. It's you apparently. Tayo pala. It's us apparently. Kami pala. It's us apparently. Kayo pala. It's you all apparently. Sila pala. It's them apparently. Si Marie pala. It's Marie apparently. Sina June at Ed pala. It's June and Ed apparently. Ayos ba? Simple lang, hindi ba? It's simple, right? Now, let's move on to our next situation. When realizing ownership of something. Listen to these. Sa akin pala, it's mine, I just realized. Sa iyo pala, it's yours, I just realized. Sa atin pala, it's ours, I just realized. Sa amin pala, it's ours, I just realized. Sa inyo pala, it's you all's, I just realized. Sa kanya pala, it's his or hers, I just realized. Sa kanila pala, it's theirs, I just realized. Kay Peter pala, it's Peter's, I just realized. Kay Marie pala, it's Marie's, I just realized. Kina Peter at Marie pala, it's Peter and Marie's, I just realized. So far, so good. Up next is when realizing someone is in possession of something. Here goes. Nasa akin pala. It's with me, I didn't realize. Nasa akin pala ang libro. The book is with me, I didn't realize. Nasa iyo pala. It's with you, I didn't realize. Nasa iyo pala ang susi. The key is with you, I didn't realize. Nasa atin pala. It's with us, I didn't realize. Nasa atin pala ang lapis. The pencil is with us, I didn't realize. Nasa amin pala. It's with us, I didn't realize. Nasa amin pala ang bag mo. Your bag is with us? I didn't realize. Nasa inyo pala. It's with you all? I didn't realize. Nasa inyo pala ang pera ko. My money is with you all? I didn't realize. Nasa kaniya pala. It's with him or her? I didn't realize. Nasa kaniya pala ang mga papeles natin. Our documents are with him or her? I didn't realize. Nasa kanila pala. It's with them? I didn't realize. Nasa kanila pala ang mga alahas ni Marie. Marie's jewelries are with them. I didn't realize. Next step is when realizing that time and action takes place. In these examples, we will be using time expressions. Here are our examples. Ngayon pala. It's today apparently. Ngayong araw pala. It's this day apparently. Mamaya pala. It's later apparently. Mamayang gabi pala. It's later tonight apparently. Bukas pala. It's tomorrow apparently. Sa Lunes pala. It's on Monday apparently. Sa isang linggo pala. It's next week apparently. Sa umaga pala. It's in the morning apparently. Sa tanghali pala. It's at midday apparently. Sa gabi pala. It's at night apparently. Sa 5:00 pala. It's at 5 o'clock apparently. Ayos? If you're liking this video so far, please do hit the like button because that will help this channel grow. All right? Now, moving on to our next situation. When clarifying an answer to a question. This is when you already have heard of the answer to a question some time ago, but you're coming back to hear the answer again. Listen to these. Ano pala ito? What is this again? Saan pala ang bahay mo? Where is your house again? Kailan pala ang kaarawan mo? When is your birthday again? Bakit pala umiyak si Marie? Why did Marie cry again? Paano pala gawin ito? How do you do this again? Sino pala si Peter? Who is Peter again? Kanino pala ito? Who is this again? Taga saan pala si Tess? From where is Tess again? Ayos ba? It's not too hard, right? There are more uses of the particle pala and I will be discussing those in the next video. I will be discussing some more complete sentences using the enclitic particle pala. I hope you catch that. I will be seeing you next time as we continue our learning of the Tagalog enclitic particle featuring the particle pala. Maraming salamat po at hanggang sa susunod.